So thank you for making it to this part of the video. This video is on short sales. Now I wanted to talk about what a short sale is, how to do a short sale, who qualifies for a short sale, and the pros and cons. And as always, I say this, if this is a situation that you're planning to do, please, I am not an attorney, I'm not a lawyer, I don't have any legal background behind me. I just share what I've done in the past. If you need legal advice, please. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the slideshow here. I wanted to go again over what a short sale is. Essentially, in the simplest form, is when you sell your property for what is less than owed to the bank. You do this typically with a real estate agent. You hire them, they negotiate on your behalf with not only the lender, but they also negotiate with any potential buyers. The one thing that needs to happen in order for this to proceed is that the lender needs to. So let me make it easier for you. I'm going to present the whiteboard.
This example, I'll make it as simple as possible. So we have your home, and let's say it's worth, when you can try to sell it on the market, for $300,000. But what is owed to the bank is more than that. And let's say for this example, it's 350. So you actually owe them more than what the home is worth. So there is a negative $50,000 here. What happens is two things. If you're able to successfully have a short sale, first thing would be that you're only supposed to pay this 50,000 back, and that can be all up front or in payments. What typically happens though is that if you're able to have a successful short sale, this gets expunged and you are forgiven for this amount.
So after we find out what we need to know about a short sale, the next we want to know is how this works. Now I went ahead and put a couple of quick examples of how it works, but there's really 7 things that you should know as far as how a short sale works. First thing you want to do is consult a professional, whether that be an agent, the lender themselves, an attorney, see if this is something that in your situation you should pursue. Number two that I think you need to do is contact your lender. Now you need to get their approval for the short sale. Remember, so you can do that prior to you having an agent, or you can do that with the agent themselves. And they're going to request now. Number three would be those. You're going to have to submit them financial documents, whether that be loss of job, that could be tax documents, that could be bank statements, that can be anything that shows that you're unable to pay them. Now, the fourth thing would be, now that the bank has approved you of performing a short sale, the fourth thing you're going to want to do is list the property. Now, this is you working with that agent that you hired. You want to find somebody that has successfully done this. So you're going to put the property on the open market and garner as many offers from buyers as you possibly can. Now, the fifth thing is, and again, you're going to receive those offers. You have to submit every single offer to the bank. Now, your agent's going to do that, but that would be the fifth thing. Every offer that comes in, the bank needs to see what people are offering for your property, whether that be home buyers traditionally or investors. The bank is going to approve or not approve. Now, the sixth thing, that's the sixth thing. The lender is going to review every single offer. Then they're going to choose one. Finally, the seventh thing was they just close on the property and the home sells. But I need you to keep this in mind that when you're doing a short sale, it's not something that you do when you don't have a lot of time. Example, if you have an auction set for next week and then today you decide to reach out to the bank and try to perform a short sale, the chances of you getting that approved are very slim. Now, I say this because short sales typically take about 2 to 4 months to sell. That's just because of everything you need to do as far as that process I shared. The bank needs to approve everything. So this is, again, this is a process. This a short sale, you do it when you, one, qualify for it, or your bank is working with you, and then two, you do it when you have the time. Now I'll put those 7 steps here on the whiteboard, and I'll have them written down for you. So if you want to take a screen.
So I just wanted to share the 7 things I just mentioned. So consult a professional, call a lender, submit financial docs, list property with an agent, receive offers, lender reviews those offers and approves them, and then you can close the sale.
Now, as we move forward, I wanted to show you guys what the pros and the cons could be to deciding to move forward with a short sale. Obviously, we see that the pros of having a short sale would be that you avoid foreclosure. There's less credit impact than actually having a foreclosure on your record. Another thing would be that the lender, more than likely, if they approve a short sale, they will forgive whatever the debt is, even though they're taking a loss. So occasionally they will ask for you to pay that debt back even after the sale, whatever's left over. Most of the time that I've seen, they forgive this. But the cons to that would be that the lender may reject this if you decide to do a short sale, so you have to move forward with any other option. Also, the process takes months. Like I mentioned before, this could be a 1 month to 4 month to 5 month process, and depending if you want, one, have the time to do that, but two, you want to deal with the stress of having your home on the market, potentially trying to sell it, open to the public. That's also something to consider. And finally, the other thing would be that there's possible tax implication. So depending on how your taxes are structured, you know, and depending how you file, they can see this. So now as we move forward, I wanted to show you who qualifies. It's pretty straightforward. There's three things. If you owe more than what the home is valued at, you qualify, or you could potentially qualify. The next thing would be that the lender has to approve this. So if the lender approves this, you also qualify. And then if you're also experiencing and can prove by submitting documents that you're having some sort of financial hardship, then you also qualify for this as well. Now we move along, right? The key steps for you guys as homeowners that are trying to make a short sale happen for your situation. Just remember that you need to contact the lender, whether that's you or the agent. You need to do that immediately. Gather your financial documents, like I mentioned before, tax documents, job loss, documentation that you can submit to the lender, and you can show them that you're having difficulties. Then hire a short sale agent, someone that's very experienced with negotiating with banks, negotiating with buyers, and the process of that. And then finally, have them list the property. And now I want to end it with this, that if you guys are considering having a short sale done, please reach out to a professional. It's 100% a better way, or a better solution than having your foreclosure on your record. I'd rather have a short sale. Make sure you hire the professional that's experienced. And again, I want to end it with this. If you're having financial difficulties and the foreclosure is happening sooner than later, feel free to reach out.